It's our disciple hometown scramble. First, let's do this. Good morning, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tough guy. Oh. Good morning. Good morning. 6:31. You on? Jenny gonna be at Forecast Center in the morning.
Mansfield that town officials are calling tragic. One first responder went running into the flames to pull people out. What we know at this hour about everyone involved. Plus, we could learn more about the path.
Good morning, everybody. It's 6:30 on the.
Not meet with Russia's leader. We'll look ahead to today's White House meeting. Good morning.
Good morning. It is 6:30. I'm James Grant from the corner of at Forecast. Oh, we're gonna have hometown scramble with Media Murphy in the Forecast Center. But first, let's be there with the Media Walters, Joe Girardi. Good morning, Joe.
It's starting to ease up a little bit. I mean, this morning, 3:30, it was way west. Now it's kind of eased up across the eastern part of the state. So we will eventually see the heavier rain to the east on the very light rain of the state start to taper off, but it's going to take another hour or two maximum. But certainly some heavy rain out there. Lighter pockets, though, are visible back to the west towards I-91 and points westward. So Eastford, Woodstock, even one of the viewers on my fan page said Eastford, she heard clap of thunder. So we did have at one point in time some thunder up there, but certainly it is heavy rain, not making for great travel weather or getting outside at all. And Eastford, for example, Woodstock across the quiet corner. So first alert to you to wet travel conditions, even if the rain has stopped. Still an ongoing chance for some showers, areas of limited visibility for your morning drive. So just first alerting you to take it easy. Here's a look at First Alert Futurecast, just going through the next couple of hours. See through 7 o'clock, still that heavy rain to the east, scattered development back to the west. So give it till about 8 eastern Connecticut, and it'll break up in action. So improvements expected later today. We'll get into the better weather coming up here in about 10 to 15 minutes. For now, let's get an update on traffic. Okay, Lane, good morning to you.
All right, good morning to you, Jill. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with us here at 6:32 on your Wednesday. Wet start out there. We're also dealing with a first alert in Middletown, Route 9 northbound between exits 19 and 21. The right lane there is blocked off. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a great vantage point to show you this incident, but just know that it is out there. DOT telling us that that is being reported. Live look here along Route 9 in Middletown, right by exit 21. So it's a little bit further from this stretch here. Plainville along Route 72. Here's a look by the Bulkley Bridge on 84 and Meriden along Route 15. No construction set up right now. We've had daytime work to pick up. That crash in Middletown I'm following for you. And then again, roads are wet, so you got some delays down through Fairfield County that are starting to pick up as well. Let's quick check your Connecticut Chevy First Alert traffic report driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right. All right, time now for the top morning of the day today, and that's where Now the weeders are going to be after, and that is in Hampton today. But he is a member of the Hampton Council, and he said that they should cut down on the ice weed. Just listening to us. No, I'm not calling to. Okay. Happening white. Happening. I don't know. Which would sue the federal government. Except really. Oh no, wait, I remember. The federal government shut down. The idea as. Now, let's also talk about traffic reports. North, yeah, from about US 5 down south. Now we have a quote on Highway 141 between Heritage and that's because of road construction there. So if you guys live in Hoya, then I would be not good. That traffic report was brought to you by Country Nissan. Alright, the time right now is 6:47. Let's go right now to developing news in Anna Stanfield. Anna, that fire.
Last night.
That fire occurred last night, right?
Yeah, Tracy Caitlin, several agencies responded, but the first person on scene was actually a deputy with the Mansfield Fire Department. He lives nearby where the house fire started, saw it, and immediately ran into action with only an air pack. Because of the size of the fire, Deputy Chief Danielson ran into the house first, trying to get everyone inside the home out. We're told he was able to get all 3 people that lived inside out. No word yet, though, on whether or not they were injured. A Lifestar helicopter called to the scene, but it never ended up coming. From there, several agencies responded, including state police and the state fire marshal's office. The bulk of their investigation focused on the 2nd floor last night. Now, we do know that last night, state police as well as the fire marshal's office was able to obtain a warrant to help them in this investigation as they dig through the evidence left behind in that fire and try and find what might have started it. Of course, as we learn more about the cause and if anyone was injured, we'll bring you that very latest information both on air and online at WFSB.com. For now, though, reporter in Mansfield and a Stanfield Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thanks to all those people on Channel 3. We're now going to join the video and audio from Fox 6 Springfield because it is about time. It's almost time to play Hometown Scramble. We'll be having commercials during this time too.
Talbert adds that one of the things that came out of this situation is not only did the 96 cats that were rescued get a lot of attention, so did the other ones in the building.
Oh, thank you, Reagan. From one good cause to another, hundreds of winter coats are ready to warm up local families. Thanks to Western Mass News viewers during our Coats for Kids campaign. We proudly partnered up with Greenfield Co-op Bank and 94.7 WMAS to collect donations. You all helped us fill up our Western Mass News vans and we brought them down to the Salvation Army. Really, thank you to each and
Do we want
every
turkey
one
today, or do we want beef?
There's reasons a child will be born this winter.
You might want to do the turkey because there's more of it.
Where we're going to distribute the coats. We're inviting everyone in the greater Springfield community to come down and to come and find a coat for themselves, for their children, and just to, enjoy the Saturday with us.
The Salvation Army provides more than just coats to help the community. At November's event, they'll also have info on their upcoming Toys for Joy campaign.
Well, coming up, take to Facebook to be the first to guess popular Halloween movies or to shout out.
All right, you're all set.
We're playing Hometown Scramble.
Western Mass News at 6 on Fox 6 and streaming on your favorite platforms tonight.
Our names are just journalism, but we do so much more than windows. Did you know that Window World provides the best technology for gutters? Our gutter system provides unique design with unparalleled
They have-
along with protection against small debris, pollen, and dirt.
They have pulled beef too.
We back our product with a 35
They have
no cost
And that they have pulled beef. Instead of just pulled pork, they have pulled pork and pulled beef.
I don't like pulled beef. Pork.
Alright, can I have your laptop taken away? From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way.
Water.
Fast removal, fast
Waters in Wethersfield, running a more
Not
moisture.
weeks, so you can let your bathroom sooner. Call us or visit rebath.com to get a free color upgrade with your remodel.
Addiction can be isolating and overwhelming, but there is another path. At Compass Recovery and Agawam and Hatfield, we understand that overcoming addiction isn't just about stopping the substance, it's about healing the whole person. Through personalized treatment plans, holistic therapies, and evidence-based
Well,
support,
good gosh.
we empower individuals to reclaim
You
their
cool
power
off.
to self-
Huh.
Yeah.
Join us at Compass Recovery and find your path to a better life.
Make this holiday season sparkle with diamonds from Mad Matthew Jewelers. Shop our large selection of diamond engagement rings, bracelets, earrings, and bridal jewelry. Visit Mad Matthew Jewelers for all of your jewelry needs. Of course, stunning diamonds, but also gold, precious gems, and watches. Custom designs and professional repairs done right outside. Make this holiday season sparkle with diamonds from Mad Matthew Jewelers.
Brad Matthew Jewelers. Bigger, better diamonds for less. Guaranteed.
Trigger pin drop right now. Fox tonight.
It's the most addictive night on TV.
That's the longest streak in sport history.
Will anyone cross state lines?
Are you sweating?
To destroy North Carolina's incredible run? Then 99 Speed is a real nail biter.
Oh my god, no, this freaks me out.
Fortune favors the bold.
That's why I can't try to get my way.
But fate shows no mercy. And all new 99 TV after the 4 tonight on Fox.
Welcome back, everyone, here on this Wednesday morning. Next week is Winter Weather Preparation Week nationwide, where we're going to be kind of going over the basics, things that you need to know ahead of the winter weather season. So each day, Monday through Friday next week, we're going to spend a little bit of time reviewing some of the winter weather basics that we're going to have. And each day we'll have a specific topic that we're going to cover. So, for example, on Monday, we're going to talk about just the basics of winter weather, outlooks, watches, warnings, and advisories, all those different types, what's the difference between all of them. So just to brush up your knowledge before the winter season. Tuesday, we're going to focus a little bit more about preparing for the storm at home. On Wednesday, we'll be looking to prepare your vehicle for the storm. On Thursday, we're going to talk a little bit more about frostbite and hyperthermia. And then on Friday, we're going to talk about kind of the difference between freezing rain, sleet, and snow, and then also some ice safety. So next week is Winter Weather Preparedness Week, and we're going to talk about some of these topics during this same time frame around the 5:45, 6:45, 7:45, 8:45 time frame throughout our morning shows, just to brush up on our knowledge ahead of the winter weather season. Meanwhile, right now, in October, we've definitely been dealing with a little bit of a back and forth kind of month. We started the month a little on the warm side, with temperatures ranging in the 80s, at least for the first few days. Then we started to transition over into that more fall feel for the last 2 weeks. And then this past week, we've seen temperatures running at or even a little bit above normal. Now, you can notice that 68 degrees here is under this red color, but earlier in the month, 69 was gray. Well, that's because at the beginning of the month, 69 was our average, but by the end of the month, our average is 57. So now, at this point, seeing temperatures ranging in the middle and upper 60s is considered above normal, with October really being one of those transitionary months. In terms of our temperature spread for the next 7 days, it looks like temperatures will be at or even a little bit below normal for the next 7 days. Remember, our average is 58 to 60 for this time frame, so we're looking at highs ranging in the low to mid 60s, with today being the warmest day likely, ranging in the lower to middle 60s. As we take a look at your precip for the month of October, we have picked up a little bit of some rainfall, although we're still below where we should be. On Monday, we picked up just under a half an inch of rainfall, which should bleed a little bit into Tuesday at Barnes and Westfield. Of course, we're picking up a little bit of rain early this morning, which once today is over, we'll get the official number from Barnes and add that to our total. But so far for the month, just under 2 inches, not including today, and we should be at about 3.5. So we do have about 1.5 inches of a deficit. I don't quite think we picked up enough to erase that deficit today, but we're chipping away at it. And I say that because we are still under moderate drought status for a lot of locations across Western Mass, Hampshire and Franklin counties, and also Hampden County under abnormally dry conditions. Now, we have picked up some rain. The drought monitor will be updated tomorrow, I don't quite think we've seen enough rain to necessarily see improvement, but we probably have picked up enough rain to at least maintain our current status. Meanwhile, parts of northern New England are still under extreme drought, which luckily for them, this week they have been seeing some beneficial rainfall, so hopefully some improvement up there. This morning we have been dealing with some showers and downpours. The most of that rainfall is now off to central Mass, but here in western Mass we're mainly dealing with a lot of clouds and a couple of light sprinkles and spot showers out there. Heading through the rest of the day today, showers should come to an end. We see some breaks of sunshine. It'll be breezy as well, but we are still under the influence of an upper level low, meaning tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, maybe an isolated hit or miss shower is possible. Same for your day on Friday, but the majority of the rest of the week is not going to be raining. We just have that spot shower chance. Temperatures ranging in the middle and upper 50s. By the time we head into the weekend, that upper level low is moving away, so our rain chances go down to 0, and we're looking at pretty nice conditions after a couple of frosty starts. Next week is starting dry, but turning more unsettled by the middle of the week. All right, that is a look at your forecast for now. More weather in a little while. Tyler and Sloan, back to you. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Hometown Scramble. I forgot it was Wednesday, even though I was reminded about 2 seconds before I started talking. All right, it's Wednesday. It's Hometown Scramble, and we're not going to do towns. We're going to continue with our Halloween theme that we have been for the whole month of October, and it is popular Halloween movies this time. So we'll have to see. I would say probably the first one and the third one are probably easy. The second one might be a little bit more difficult because it's 2 words, but I don't know. I think it's not that difficult overall.
Well, Liam, I'm going to go out on a wild guess and say the first one is probably the namesake of this holiday. I'm going to go with Halloween on that one.
I think you're right.
Crazy guess there.
Yes, slow.
Crazy wild guess.
So are you a big Shukas fan?
Yeah, I love Shukas. Favorite movie.
Then you got this one easy.
Do I?
Yeah.
What does this say? This is a bad time not to watch movies, let me tell ya.
I know, I really feel like now that we're like almost at Halloween, I have to like start watching these movies again. I gotta get in the spirit.
Get the spirit.
You need a hint.
Do you have a
I
hint?
do have a hint.
What's the hint?
Have you ever been to Salem?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. There you
Hocus
go.
Pocus takes place in Salem. It's a Disney movie. Love it. All right, how about this last one? Probably very easy. It's the shortest one.
Scream.
Yes,
Come
Scream.
on, the greatest horror movie of all time.
Okay.
No.
Who is our winner?
Bonnie.
Laura M is our winner. So thank you guys for playing. Love this theme, by the way. We are 9 days away from
Bonnie's
Halloween.
the
It's
winner.
now officially on the 10 day, the little pumpkin icon at the very end. All right, guys, thank you.
Even more rain coming out. There's already even another look at the forecast.
It's pouring. We have Putnam. It is coming down very heavily for you as well. As we pan farther to the south, you have some areas where the intensity has backed off a little bit. And then as we look down towards, say, New London, that's where we're seeing a little burst of some heavier rain. Not much happening in New Haven. Still damp travel conditions from earlier rain, 58 degrees, winds are calm. There's all that rain coming down, really puddly there in New London, if that's a word, puddly. Yeah, that works for me. 53 degrees, and for the kiddos out at the bus stop, yeah, plan on some rain out there. It's definitely damp. Might need your little rain boots from all the rain that did come down, but you won't need any of that by lunch and recess, and certainly not the ride home. And maybe you have plans to work in the yard today. Well, good luck with the wet leaves. It's not going to be the most pleasant weather to work in the yard. Tomorrow you have a better opportunity to go ahead and do so because it'll have time to dry out conditions, those wet leaves, and a little leaf blowing briefly yesterday. We have breezy conditions as well that will help dry things out. Pretty benign forecast the next 5, 6, 7 days. Not a whole lot happening. Slightly cooler than the average. A lot of 50s for highs, mid and upper 50s, and lows back in the 30s by Saturday morning, and staying that way. Going into Tuesday morning, we'll have another final check of your forecast in less than 5 minutes. Let's go to Caitlin now.
All right, thanks, Joe. Good morning, everyone. 6:48 on the dot, heading out the door. I am following this first alert here for you in Middletown, Route 9 northbound, between exits 19 and 21. We got a lane blocked off because of a crash. Don't have a great vantage point to show you here of that incident. Just know that it is there. Visibility is still a little bit impacted here this morning. Roads are still wet. That means that you're going to be dealing with some spray coming up from those vehicles, but traffic is moving along pretty well throughout the majority of the state at this time times. So let's get to those drive times. Normal slowdown here into Hartford, and then normal slowdown down through Fairfield County. That's a quick check at your Connecticut Chevy First Alert traffic report driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right, this morning, President Trump appears to be confirming a report that he wants the Justice Department to pay him $230 million. The New York Times reports that this would be compensation for criminal trials while Joe Biden was president. The president told reporters that they probably owe him money yesterday, and he says he would donate that to charity.
Also today, you can cast a ballot in local elections that could impact the future of your city and town. Early voting is underway right now. Races are happening across the state for positions including mayor, town council, school board, and more. Those local decisions could impact your roads, schools, and taxes. Early voting lasts through next Sunday. Election day is next Tuesday. You can still register to vote in person. In East Haven, the race for mayor is drawing attention as plans to make expansions at Tweed Airport have been a key issue. Airport officials want to expand the terminal on the East Haven side. Republican challenger Anthony Campesano says people deserve to know how the expansion will impact them. Current Mayor Joseph Carfora says the town is working to minimize the impact on the community.
Well, this morning, some business owners in our state are working on a proposal to allow you to order a THC beverage at a local restaurant. They say that could help them make up for some lost revenue with alcohol sales dropping. THC drinks are currently sold at liquor stores and dispensaries. THC is a component in marijuana that makes you feel high. Supporters say training restaurant staff could help prevent people from driving while impaired. All right, a big night here for basketball court, on the basketball court, I should say, for fans here in Connecticut.
That's right, the Boston Celtics and New York Knicks will both tip off their regular season. The Knicks will battle the Cavs tonight. That game starts at 7 at Madison Square Garden. And the Celtics open their season at home against the Philadelphia 76ers at 7:30. The team has several new faces and will begin their year without star Jason Tatum, who suffered a torn Achilles in last season's playoffs. Hoping that he's doing better.
All right. Well, we're
All right, when we come back,
got a house fire
house
in Mansfield.
fire.
That's questions.
Questions underway. So you're not coming up. And as we go to break, let's take a live look in Torrington right now. As it, but the rain continues. Jill already has that, and Caitlin Fritz will also have traffic. When we come back, with Puerto Rican news, morning 6:30. Let's coming up in about 2 minutes from right now. We do have any lottery numbers we'd like to pass on before that, though. We do know that the CT free day, 6 free, lots of frees right there. And CT Classic Waddle, there you go, 1, 6, 15, 20, and 39. That's in Connecticut. We do not know the Massachusetts ones. We don't have them. Anyways, the time right now, 6:53 on this Wednesday morning, and today we're gonna finally be introducing the N1RX. Next Tuesday is the state record. That's also been postponed because of NBA coverage. Welcome back. Florida Panthers East 3 wins. The Boston Bruins, the last time I seen their score was 2-0. I don't know how they changed it or not. Well, we'll figure that out as we go about it. They will get a complete wrap up at 7, including all your winning and lottery numbers. The fast will have them along during the nighttime. But also coming up on at 6. But right now, it's time for one more check of your forecast. And we do that by saying one more time this week, actually, saying goodbye. Good morning, to meteorologist Jill Giovanni. Jill?
Good morning, everyone. It is 6:54. First Alert Live radar most active with heavy rain across eastern Connecticut and then scattered the isolated showers, a few downpours back to the west. So this is something we're going to continue to track live for you on the wax. So definitely be prepared to flip the channel and we'll keep you posted on this rain that should be tapering off later this morning. Better weather for this afternoon. Caitlin?
All right, thanks, Jill. Yeah, weather impacting that morning commute as well. We've got a first alert here in Middletown, Route 9 northbound between exits 19 and 21. The right lane there is blocked off. Not a great image of that crash site, so just heads up, it is there. A little bit of fog here through Middletown as well. Damp road conditions in Hartford on 91, here in Vernon on 84, and in Meriden along Route 15. So daytime construction picks up between about 8:30 and 9 o'clock. If you're looking for another update before you head out the door on those roads, I'll have that for you on the wax in just a few.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. And now here are the recaps of your top story. 3 people have been pulled from a house fire in Mansfield. We had Anna Stingsfield in there. We'll be waiting, you know what that means for you when we come back at 7 a.m. on Q Plus. Also, on the day so unfortunately there's a memorial for this person in Webers. There's a memorial day involving this firefighter. Let me just say, the unbelievable to see. We have one more story. Oh, yeah, birthday. Jill, read off those birthdays.
Birthday Duke, 79. We got Scooter, 29. Gary and Diane York celebrating 58 years. We have Lexi Herrick, 10. Tracy Bomber, 56. Parker Fitzgerald, 13. John Kasich, Shaq is 41. Kathy Dolan, 36. Chelsea Cranford, 23. Julian and Bob Hammer celebrating 49 years. And Channel 3's own Chris Giard, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to a member of the Channel 3 group. I mean, congratulations to everybody who's celebrating their own birthdays. But we're not done yet. I mean, those showers do call us today at 6:57 now the time. It is a wet Wednesday morning. I'm going to take a live look. Actually, this is a live look out of Old Saybrook. You're watching from the VN News. This morning, we'll be right back. We'll be taking a break. That's what's gonna be waiting. Not anymore. Phew. Get out of here right now. The news at 7 is coming up next on the Q Plus, so join us at that time. We'll be back though at 7 for 30 with AM Sound Off on KBF Plus as well. So join us at 7 for the Waves News weather every hour. So we'll see you then. In the meantime, from all of us, KBF, have a great day, everybody, and I salute you people. We're gonna have a Montoya's discussion on Off the Desk. Today at 10 a.m. Watch me. Of course, I'm on YouTube as well. So, I mean, very, very exciting pieces. That was my 3 thunders. We'll see you then.